This one has been a long time coming. This particular video has been long overdue. And hi, welcome back to the channel. It's been well over a year since I've posted, let alone talked on the camera. And it's not that we've been doing nothing, it's because we've been doing so many things. First off, big news. Let me hit the... We have a studio now. We have a film photo production studio, Tukes Studios. It's legitimate. It's a legit business. And with that comes a lot less sleep. For sure, a lot less sleep. More busy than I've ever been. More projects than I've ever taken on a month-to-month basis. It has been very, very challenging and rewarding all at the same time. And having an actual brick and mortar space, a business, a physical location, I've learned a ton. We've learned a ton. Me and my brothers, we opened up this space with our team. The last day of 2020 is when we got the keys, which is crazy because that year was, as you know, I'm not gonna go back into how crazy that year was, but yeah, 2021, right away. First day with the squad, let's go to IKEA. That's the first thing that we did. And just started building up the place, getting the furniture pieces, stuff like this table right here behind me, and Home Depot, getting the painting the place. But yeah, it's been long overdue to talk about this. It feels good to finally let you know. And the reason why we haven't, actually there is no reason why. I could have simply made a video like this before, many months ago, to say the least. But just getting so caught up in diving in the business, and I was really striving for perfection, and in my personal opinion, to make the whole move that bus. I don't know if you guys remember the show Extreme Makeover. That might be before your time, but a big reveal, and that big reveal never happened because there was just one project after the next project. Client work, learning how to develop and work this new business that we ventured into with having a physical studio space and building it up because we wanted to do it right. And it was such a learning process between each other, managing, me and my brothers, working here, building up the space, our team, and explaining our vision, because it's one thing to just be like, this is what I want. It's another to actually be able to articulate it, and you have to do that on paper. That's one thing that I've learned that's been extremely important, is you don't want to just say it. You want to say it and make people believe in it, but if you have to keep saying it, eventually you're gonna burn out. So you want to write things down, document it, and put in that grit, that extra business time after hours, and just build it up. We spent so many hours here in 2021. It's insane. We'd be here from easy 9 a.m. all the way till 2, 3 in the morning. 12, 13, 15-hour days just here in this space, thinking about ideas, business strategies, projects. 80% that this stuff doesn't even get done because you're literally a kid in your imagination trying to throw out so many different things, but you only have so much mental real estate and so much physical time. So I'm gonna be mentioning a few things that I've learned in this venture. And I think our team can share these ideas as well too, because this core team, I gotta give it to these guys. They've stuck with us throughout so many years. I've met most of these guys since college, if not high school, like Kane, Chris, college years, Nick, college years, Michael Hell, high school as well. It's been a journey. It's been a journey. If I'm not naming anybody, I'm not trying to keep you out of the loop. I respect you guys. You guys are the squad. I just don't want to have to go through all the names. But to say the least, it's been a journey with everybody. And right now, I'm inside the main office space to the studio that I work out of. Here's my desk, and it's a little messy right now. Stuff's a little everywhere. It was clean in the beginning, but as any business goes, as you keep getting into the ring of things, things start to get everywhere. Very gratifying. Blessed. Thank God. Try to thank God as much as I can, even with how busy it gets. But it's truly a blessing to have been able to pursue the dream since being a kid. I decided personally that I wanted to be a director, get into acting, specifically directing, filmmaking, in middle school when me and my brothers would make backyard videos, stop motion stuff, and I'd free run on top of my high school making videos and content, and we've come a long way. The skill level of understanding things is, I don't want to brag, but we've definitely improved a lot. Okay, so the reason why we've been on such a hiatus because there's so many things that were happening here at the studio, from the build out, the strategy, the business side, accounting, yada, 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 and that. But then we started having these events. We have Shoot Your Shot, a monthly photo meetup where filmmakers, photographers, creatives could come to our space with models that are in the surrounding area of the IE, Inland Empire, for those of you that aren't in Southern California, and collab, you know. And between meeting so many different people, having meetings, still doing client work. I mean, we've done music videos, we've shot weddings, we've done promotional ads for different companies. In the process of doing all of this and serving so many people in the content and the marketing that they're trying to make for themselves, your stuff gets put not in the back burner, but behind the cupboard that stores the back burner in the garage. It's so far shelved that it becomes extremely difficult to pull up because you're just burnt. And I mean, I'm sure everybody's felt burnout. 2021, I don't think I ever quite fully recovered from burnout. I don't think that's a good thing. Anytime I got to that point weekly, when I had my burnout moment of just putting in so many hours, I just kept going. We just kept going. And it's not exactly, I would say, healthy. You know, you have those moments where you have like an eye twitch. You're like, that hasn't happened before. And it's just like your eyes throbbing. So it's not good. Goodness, I'm probably going to get people talking to me about this later on. Like, you should eat better. Now I'm good. I'm chilling. Fitness routine's back, eating much better. The focus, there's a lot more clarity, understanding the long-term goals as well as the short-term goals, and really being okay with the process. Because before, I think year one, I just wanted to gun it. I think we all did, but I'm just speaking on my behalf because I'm talking to the camera directly. I just really wanted it to be successful right from the get-go. And they say most businesses fail within their first 2-3 years, and I just didn't want to be in that position. So I was just putting in as much hours as possible. And in doing so, you put yourself in a place of lack of clarity. I've learned that you have 3 things in your day-to-day productivity: time, energy, and focus. And when your time just gets filled, it's filled with things that you set in motion. You're trying to help other people out. You're working for your business, your clients, and then you have the sporadic things that pop up. Someone wants to visit, a phone call, a new meeting that comes out of the blue, and you're just trying to make everything. When you're trying to catch everything and juggle all these different oranges and fruits and it's a basket. It's way too much. It's a potluck of things that you're trying to manage, and it would be the equivalent of running a theme park and you're the ticket guy at the parking lot. You're the guy wearing the costume, you're running attractions, and you're doing cleanup. And I'm exaggerating this. You know, our space isn't at the sizes of a theme park, but in terms of positions, you're learning a lot and you're trying to master every tiny, minuscule, micro detail you can. And while trying to do your other previous things, it becomes tricky. And so I don't want to ramble on the process of doing a studio. It's not easy. I say kudos to those who have done it and continue in the future to do it. To anybody that's a filmmaker and photographer, it's extremely rewarding to have your own space. Extremely rewarding. I would say definitely take the time to look through your finances, but more importantly, how much you're really able to commit. If you're not already putting in at bare minimum 30-40 hours a week in terms of your editing or content creation, I wouldn't say do it. I really wouldn't. You have to be pretty deep into it. And I don't necessarily mean you have to be making a crap ton of money, but what happens is in the beginning, just like getting a new car, when it's brand new, you're excited for it. It lasts for a while. It could last for 2 months. It could last for 6 months, but eventually it subsides and it balances out, and that car isn't new anymore. It might be a really nice car, but it's not new anymore. But you have to keep the appreciation as if it's day one and keep grinding it out. So do it with a team. Definitely get mentorship. We have mentorship, with our business partner, and grow together, build together, grow together, hear ideas. Not everyone has to be a golden idea, but listen to ideas, It changes your trajectory for better or for worse, and you need to hear that. Effort. Drive is more important than being motivated. You have to be driven towards an absolute goal, something much bigger than yourself. And I bet on people. I bet on myself. I bet on my team. That's how I've always been. That's why I've stuck it through, work with my day ones, people that I've known for 6, 10, 12 years. And I think that's a big reason why we've all collectively persevered and kept going. So shout out to you guys. I'm not going to cry. You guys thought I was taking a breath, that I was going to cry. That's not happening here. That's not happening here. We're going to be making more content. We're going to grow together. We're going to really push. Because what I realized, there's never a convenient time. It's never going to be convenient. It wasn't convenient to get a studio at the very end of 2020. Definitely wasn't convenient timing. But, when you have a dream, the stars start to align when you make that decision and just commit. You don't have to have all the answers, but just commit. So even when it comes to making these projects for Tukes Films, getting those digital shorts out, that's what we're going to aim to do. We're going to be having a podcast weekly, maybe twice a week, and get that content out there. I don't have all the answers right now. All I know is we're in a space to do more, to get more, to achieve more. And we can work with all the clients we want, or we could work with the most important client, which is you guys, the people that are watching, that support us, that want to see us grow, that could learn from us as we learn from you. And this is just the start of something much bigger in our production company, in our film company's journey. I've always wanted to direct. I am directing right now. And the goal is to be making a feature film very soon. So stick along for that journey, see us grow together, and I guess learn from our mistakes and learn from our process, but most importantly, be a part of the journey, because we appreciate it and we appreciate you. So to any of you that have stuck around to watch this entire video, because it's pretty raw with, I don't even know if I'm adding B-roll to this, shout out to you. You're a real one. And we're going to be having more people like you. So stay tuned. And to quote something that's going to be coming back a lot more sooner than later, Tukes Films, out.